Alright, hello friends. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who's here. Rabbit Sensei, Dad Viner, Drew Up, Busy Timmy, hello, good day, Tuesday Gloom, One Drunk Man, Poner, Snick Rep, hello, Mason Gray, hello, Peaches, hello, Tanuki, hello, Mailk, Good Bell, how are y'all doing? How's it going? Can we get a thought? Hi, this guy. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, so today we are building a Satisfaction75 round 2. I believe today's board is gonna be built with lavenders. Sick tofu with Wayfan's palm? Yeah, thank you. They don't even make those palm caps anymore, right? I think. I don't think they make them, or I haven't seen them anyway. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the KBD fans palm in a while, now that I think about it. Tofu with PPS. Haven't seen PPS either out there, which is kind of funny. Alright, so we can get started. My hands are dry. What happened? I don't know. Maybe they're just weren't popular, you know? I feel like they just might have not been as popular. So like, you know, I think they just kind of like phased out over time. Yeah. Okay, so if you haven't seen the Satisfaction75 packaging, it's like this. I mean, aside from the box, this is what it comes in. Like, it comes in this nice like case that has the Satisfaction75 like logo and stuff. But it's slightly different from the usual CannonKeys bag. It's not a huge difference, but it's slightly different. When we open it up, here we have our plate. Looks like. Yep. Good evening, Funzy. How are you doing? Have our switches, our lavenders here. Oh yes. We ordered some of these things for a double quarter pounder with cheese mount, which basically is just a bunch of O-rings and a longer screw. So we're gonna be doing this later after when we're about to mount the build onto the top piece. Stabs, and then let's see. Today we have a mermaid purple Sat75. Here's the authentication card. A grade case. Have our knob. I have two different knobs actually, it looks like. We have the ramen knob and probably the regular Satisfaction knob. Some extra switches. PCB. And the encoder, some stickers, and whatnot. So, oh wait, and the case, of course. Yeah. All right, so let's take out the case now. And yeah. So more complicated burger mount, basically burger mount with more padding, so to speak. It's basically what, so it was suggested by, I guess, Chippy from the CannonKeys team. And then I believe Mr. Andy Wen made a video about it. And I was, I was just told like, hey, like, could you get these screws and whatever for it? And I was like, okay, sure, we'll do that. Anyway, so this is the case for today. You good? Gonna rebuild some boards over the next 2 weeks? Oh, nice. Are you rebuilding any fun builds? Anyway, so this is the board. Nice purple, lilac purple, whatever you want to call it. Case. Very nice. There's the weight. Pretty cool. The R2 has a slightly smaller opening here for the USB port. That's the main difference, and then I guess maybe there were some small, more subtle differences, but I don't really know too much else about the design that might have changed. Okay, so then, just to show you for now, we have two knobs here. We have the default knob, which is an aluminum knob here, an aluminum Sat75 knob. And then we have the brass Rama Works knob, which I think was PVD coated. Yeah. Anyway, two separate knobs to use, which we'll just put here for now. We don't need them at the time. I don't know about fun, building an NCR80. At least NCR80 is nice kind of, because it's PCB mount. I think that's kind of a fun board. Although I haven't built one, so I wouldn't know. Sliders is the new wave. If you ever want to type and DJ. I actually have a bad experience with sliders. I don't know if anybody here is old enough to remember a group buy called the Slide KB. It was a cursed group buy that never worked. I still have that stupid device that I paid for, and it never worked. It was supposed to be like this attachment with a slider that, supposedly worked, but it never did. The guy who made it basically ghosted the community after he like ran this buy. I mean, the things did deliver, there was just no firmware for it. But you can maybe look it up. It was on RMK like a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, sliders are cool and all. Oh man, that's another problem. Why is there a slider on the right side? Why can't there be sliders on the left side? Why can't there be knobs on the left side? I hate stuff on the right side. You have to take your hands off the mouse. I don't like that idea. Slide bar, yeah, slide bar. Yeah, that thing was cursed, man. I got one of those back in the day. Never worked. It never did. Okay, so we have bump-ons and the O-rings, which we don't need this time because we have these new ones. And some stickers. Yeah, slide bar. That piece of shit that didn't work. Yeah, I have one of those. It's somewhere in my closet. It's, gathering dust. Yeah. Sag. So anyone here win any fun raffles like KWK or maybe the Key Call 265 if you entered? I didn't enter, so I wouldn't know, but maybe you entered. What purple set do I have that is not Taro? Oh, I have a bunch of purple sets. Let me see. I have a lot of purple sets because I like purple. I have muted with the purple accent. I have Hyperfuse, although that's on the keyboard that I would need to take out. Hyperfuse Origins, Laser, Taro, Q01, Violet on Cream, although that's I think on another keyboard too. Frost Witch, Analog Dreams. What else? Future Funk. I have the nice PBT set. The what was it called? Oh wait. Yeah, I think I have one of the nice PBT set that was like purple. I forget what it was called for a second. I have Hana. I guess that's not really purple, but yeah. And then a bunch of stuff that I have in order but hasn't really arrived. I guess that's about it. I have SA Grand Budapest. And SA Violet on Cream. Yo, Anoyo, thanks for the 8 months. Thank you. I got a lat recently. Oh, nice. Congrats. I never win those sales. At least not anytime recently, anyhow. Don't remember the last time I won. Poner won another kidney from me. Does that count? Oh, nice. Do you get another commission or what's the deal? Alright, so I think we can put the case aside for a sec. And these guys too. Alright, let's open up the PCB and test it out. I also need to solder the encoder and the OLED. Just gotta do that. Mr. Konako, how are you? The Gentrifier, hola Relámpago, hola, ¿cómo estás? The Gentrifier, how are you, my friend? Hey Sandy, I'm good. Oh, Sandy, how many times are you changing your username these days? I feel like your username has changed like 3 times in the past like year. Or am I imagining things? Maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe I'm wrong. Every 2 months? No big deal. Alright, let me just check the Satisfaction75 manual just in case. Sometimes I just want to make sure. Okay, so conductive foam and OLED first. Okay, so let's do that. OLED. Okay, so the OLED goes this way. And I need to put those spacers first though. So let's do that. Is this Hex? No, it's Phillips. Ow. Okay. Maybe I don't really need a screwdriver here. Just screw them in like this, I think. Yo, that tofu is so creamy. Yeah. I'll hydrate. Give me 1 second. What the heck? Is this the right way for this? I don't think so. Ow, ow, ow. How's it going? One Way Theory, how are you? I got the Lavender Rabendra. What's a Rabendra? I don't know what's a Rabendra. What is a Rabendra? What? Is that a new? Is that an artisan? I must not know. I don't remember every sculpt name these days. Is there a new sculpt? Doing well, avoiding school responsibility as always. That's a mood. Okay. That's that. Alright, let's heat up my soldering iron. Rabendra is the Hiragana sub-legend version of GMK Lavender. Oh. Oh. So you mean Rabendra? That? It's the Cakes, hello. How are you? I booked my ticket for Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Oh, nice. Very nice. I have certainly not booked any tickets for anything recently, but yeah. Okay, hopefully this is straight. I guess we'll see how it goes. Alright. Alright, so then after this thing, hold it, and then the foam block, stick it where it says foam. No shit. Lightning Keyboards fan 69 subscribed with Prime Gaming. Kinda sus. Well, I have to say one word in response to that, which is nice. Thank you, number 69, fan number 69. Thank you. Great, nice indeed. Obscure, thank you so much for the resub with the Prime Gaming sub for 4 months. Thank you. What on earth? That's a 2017 account? Wow. 2017 account? And I have an and it's been around? Damn. Nice rebrand, bro. 2017 I was still Miyago 11. Pretty sure I was still Miyago back in 2017. Love it. Nice burner account. Ah! Can change the name back until 6 months? Is it 6 months or 3 months? I mean, it might be either or, but you know, doesn't really matter. Either way, this person's dedicated. It's a dedicated fan. I appreciate it. I don't mind it. I understand their desire for anonymity. You know? I'm lining keywords fan 69 for live. Word. I dig it. I respect it. I understand. I'm okay with that. If you will be Lightning Keyboards fan 69 for life, I dare you to tier 3 sub. For life. Just kidding. Hopefully the fan suffix doesn't change to neighbor 69. Oh no, that would be so tragic. Neighbor 69, oh my god. Eventually roommate 69. Oh no, 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 no. Don't even mention it, dude. Oh my god. That is creepy. Creepy, creepy. Am I supposed to flash this first? Maybe I am. Alright, let's see. Let's flash this first and see how it goes. Oh, okay, I think it is. Okay. So let's... I'm supposed to... Flashing guide. Make sure the boot 0. It's set to 0. It should be... Okay, so to flash it, change it to this, and then reset button, and then flash it with Satisfaction75. Is this revision 1? Oh, I don't know actually, but well, let's flash it first. They are watching. Hole in the walls. Oh my god. You can't give fan 69 a tier 3? Huh. Really? Really now? There we go. There's our OLED screen. This seems to work. Okay, nice. Alright, cool. That works. And let's test our PCB here. Let's open up VIA. Why don't you give me a tier 3 to find out if it's an issue on your end? I thought you wanted to evade subs, Mr. Drua. How come you say this? Oh yeah, disregard that. Oh, just remembered. Oh yeah, just remember that I was supposed to do that. Mm-hmm. Fake news. Mm-hmm. Just remember, just realized. No big deal. Alright, cool. Alright, everything works. Nice. Ooh. Damn communist hacked into my account or my computer and posted that. Okay, buddy. Alright now. So it was obviously them who also created that cherry logo thing on the BTMC server, right? That looked cool, dude. That was great. That looked really cool. Alright, cool. I think we're good to go. Let's get these stabilizers ready. Yo, Garlic, hello. How are you? Better find out what the secret message to get your local pizza place to call the police for you. Oh my god, that would be so creepy. Shoo. Oh my god. That would be extremely creepy. Alright. So backspace, enter, and shift. 3 and 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Are you saying that you're creepy? I'm saying that Lightning Keyboards Fan 69 could be a creepy account. Have you even been here the entire stream, Nacho? You just arrived, didn't you? Sus gay. Yes, I just opened stream. Yeah, it's okay. You just missed context. I'm in your wall, so I don't need to be in the stream. I can hear everything. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy hearing everything. Don't need to say more. Say no more, fam. Hey yo, Mantis Toboggan, how are you? Enjoy the weird noises in the night. Yeah, imagine wanting to be in the walls. Kinda cringe, bro. Kinda cringe. So dusty. Oh yeah. After dark T wording. Oh, weird. your walls eating insulation? You know, my walls are actually would be very difficult to be in my walls because they're made out of brick. So it would be a very tight space with a lot of difficulty to be in there because, yeah, it's made out of brick. I actually kind of love the insulation in my place. Very, very nicely insulated, preserves heat really well. No issues with the winter. Pretty nice. Pretty pog. I am bricked. Fantastic. You should reflash your firmware bot account. Are you sure you went to bootloader mode? You need to press the up volume key and the power button for 10 seconds at least. What if Lightning Keyboards Fan 69 is a brick? Then I must have hundreds of fans, quote unquote, because there's quite a lot of bricks here. And if you include my brain, that's basically as bad as a brick, then yeah, that's another +1. My 5 hit. Says the not PhD student. 75% of the people here are bricked up, I'd say. Perfect. A lot of fans. But would you ever beat number 69? Probably not. Unless you're 420, then that's pretty lit. Is that a poo joke? Avo, are you constipated? I suggest eating more fiber, bro. What would Lightning Keyboards Hater 69 be? I have no idea, actually. I have no clue what Lightning Keyboards Hater 69 would do or be. What definition of breaked up are we using? I have no clue. You would be JD? Oh no, JD is a hater? What? JD does not hate, JD appreciates. Yeah, JD, Nono, and Gatoron have seen some shit. Oh fuck. Cannot confirm nor deny that. Fill up your case with bricks for maximum T-word. Yeah. Maximize your T-wordness with extra bricks. Imagine having a stainless steel or a brass weight or a copper weight when you can just have bricks for them. Easy. Rocks, concrete, gravel, among other things, better weight material. I saw a video once of someone filling their case with pennies? Like what? And taping it down for more weight. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. People are making keyboards out of cement. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that keyboard out of cement that Mr. IP9932CD made. That was at the Seattle meetup like 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago now, I guess. It was that one video of a guy modding a GK61, huh? Didn't Mr. Tempest also put like sheets of metal in some board before? Was it him? Was it somebody else? I think it was Tempest. Pretty sure it was Tempest. Tempest does all kinds of like wild stuff too. Brick macropad. Yeah. Tempest fills his keyboards with keycap pullers. No wonder they're never on sale. Wow, everything out of stock. Blame the maker for it. blame the maker that everything's out of stock, never comes up. I count keyboardtreehouse.com 24/7 and never comes up. All the key pullers always out of stock. Tempest always rigs it for people like Lightning Keyboards and Alex Otos and Apiary Keyboards and some other, you know, content creators that, you know, they always have it all rigged. It's all terrible. Gotta cancel them because they always make things go out of stock. Terrible people. Hate them all. But no, I gotta blame the maker for it too. Yeah, it's all Tempest's fault. The maker's fault that everything's out of stock all the time. God damn, I hate everything. Artificial scarcity. Oh my god. And then the prices are like jacked up. Oh my god. Like, why does it not cost $3.50? Because, you know, it pretty much like machining is free, right? And then time is free too, I know. How dare it cost more than $50 US? How dare you charge me for shipping? I mean, cardboard is pretty much free. You go to the garbage dump and you can find cardboard there. How dare you? He wants them to be flipped! Finally, the truth is out. The truth is out there, I believe. Just don't put plasterine or Play-Doh. Jokobo, hello. Thank you so much for the 21 months. Holy crap, 21 already. Wow. Can't wait for the filling keyboards with asbestos fiber. Oh my god. That is legitimately toxic. Like, yes, it's a one-way road to get illness. Yes, then just inhale it. Asbestos, yum. Yo, Diego, I have a board for you to build. You'll do it for free because more exposure, right? Oh, yes, exposure. Yeah, so much exposure. I gotta, you know, because 100 likes on Instagram means so much to me. Like, every time I get a like, I pretty much jolt in joy. Oh my god. I count every single like and then I write down every name and carve them in stone. Yes. Every time I get an Instagram like, I carve them in stone. Their username, and then I copy it 100 times. So I'm still doing it every day. Oof. The mesothelioma is worth. God. Hey, can you lube my 500 switches for free if I give you a shout out for my 40 follower IG account with a net growth of plus 2.69 followers per year? My god. But I have a TikTok with 100 views though. I have a TikTok video with 100 views. And I can promote it with my very limited audience that's located in some random corner of the world and no one will ever watch. I get it. I totally should help you help me promote all these things. Free exposure. Depleted uranium, you can get those cans of depleted uranium on Amazon. They have great user reviews, by the way. I love the user reviews for depleted uranium or plutonium or whatever that was. Was it uranium ore? Something like that. You carve them in your brick walls. Yeah, this is how Lightning Keyboards Fan 69 cannot hide, because eventually I'll find them. As I start carving all these names on my wall. The lengths people go to fill their boards with random shit amazes me. I mean, hey. Sometimes you don't realize, but it might be flipping a switch in you. No pun intended. Sometimes you fill that board with something random and you're like, holy shit, didn't know I had this in me. Oh damn. Oh damn. Threw this product to my neighbor's backyard and their dog stopped barking. 10 stars! Oh my god. The dog ate my homework, I mean my keyboard. I'm like a titan in the walls. Whoa. Guys. Zeus's dad lives in my walls. I did not know that Greek mythology took place in Mount Olympus, aka my 69th brick in the wall. You mean you 4 years ago flipping holy pandas? Excuse me, I sold them at market suggested price. That said, I did not say retail, so that's the key word, okay? SG have. SG have. Nachos with barbecue, your post has been removed. Please comply with the title standards for r/mech market. Yours truly, Omnias. Or Kalena. Or, who else? I forget who are the other mech market mods these days now. There's so many mech market mods now. I hate how well you know that. There was a time I actually, was pretty close to becoming a mech market mod, but I didn't because I actually disagreed with a lot of the way they do things. I kind of heavily disagree with the laissez-faire method of mech market personally. To be honest, I believe that mech market should probably be regulated with an iron fist, but that's just me. Like banning clones, any people who sell clones, just ban. Counterfeits, ban. Like counterfeit, like artists and keycaps, ban. Unrealistic prices, ban. IMO, but you know. Ligma Keycron. I will allow T-words for this username for life. Y'all heard it. Peaches is becoming a very look at Peaches. Look at Peaches riding power to fame. You know? Look at this corruption happening in front of your eyes. Will basically do things just for a simple username change, slipping on the rules. Is this the mod that we democratically nominated? Actually, well, that was not. It was just an executive choice, to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty much a dictatorship, right? So. This is a republic. Nice reference, bro. Nice one. Democracy? This is a republic. Yes, it is a republic. Senator, please. I know a few former mods who hold that opinion. Yeah, I know there are a few former mods who hold this opinion. Amazing Gray. I do know, and I know some former mods and former head mods who hold exactly the opposite opinion. What is Kalam exactly? Kalam is the name of the Kalam is the name of the entity that an entity or person that clones key codes, TGRs, etc. like 1-to-1. Yeah. I am the Senate. They don't even ban people for thread crapping, which is against their rules. Yeah, I mean it's Mech Market is very difficult place to regulate. I mean, like, the problem with Mech Market is also, like, because it is Reddit after all. Like, yeah, it just there's just a lot of issues with the idea of Mech Market and the way it's organized. But that said, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, it's the thing is this, it's as simple as this. You regulate Mech Market, people will flee elsewhere. Like right now, well, people sell on Discord most of the time now, right? So it doesn't really make a big difference at the end of the day. That's the only thing now. But I think it's kind of like, it's like the too late now. If like a certain behavioral kind of precedence was placed earlier on, I think it might have translated a little bit towards the child platforms, essentially. Not child, but like the offshoots. But I don't think that's the case, so it's kind of like the too late for that now. I don't know, but that's just my opinion only. Where can I find these private buy and sell discords? Like everywhere. Did the stream die? No. I think it's just you. Oh, well, he can't hear this, can he? It's too bad. Oligarch Peaches. It's back, I heard. Oh, he did. Okay. Just get better internet, bro. Seriously, duh. The hell? Who's popping like firecrackers outside? No other ISP gets here? Yeah, same here, by the way. So I see, I understand your suffering. Totally. It must be Fan69. Yeah, Fan69 trying to be disruptive. Oh gosh, Fan69, stop it. Listen. Least noisy New York neighborhood. Actually though, it's so much worse elsewhere. It is so much worse elsewhere. Like, I actually don't have it that bad. Like, elsewhere, like, you just hear cars non-stop, sirens, people yelling, or just people, like, passersby, you know, like, being, like, obnoxious. I mean, if you're, like, facing the street especially. And, yeah. It's way worse downtown, I think. I mean, I think if you lived in a very high, like high rise, that's okay. You can probably prevent all that. But I do live like in a lower floor, so that's the main issue. And I do face the street after all. But I mean, comparatively though, I definitely have seen way worse further downtown. Also, are you okay? So I don't know how the weather is elsewhere, guys, but like today here in New York City right now, it's like 18 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit now. It's like 60 degrees, 70 degrees, I don't even know. It's super warm today. It's like crazy warm. It's basically like shorts and a t-shirt weather today out. It was like 0 degrees sometime in the middle of the week. But today it's just like, it's literally just a warm spring day. It's actually insane. But global warming doesn't exist, so it's just a change in the weather. But yeah, it's crazy. Today's like super warm. Very strange. Very bipolar for the weather. $60 here in LA and I'm cold? What? You're cold? I'm like sweating here. It's crazy. $14C here and it's cold. It stopped raining. Y'all are complaining with 14C. Yeah. 14C sounds so nice. Where did those side mounting posts go? The side of the top case? The top case does have room for it. There are screws for the side mount positions. Justin. Let me see. I think it's this one for this. Yeah. Future Bound, how are you? I'm doing all right myself. How are you doing? It's 22C here, still summer, much better than last month. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's basically like a summer day here though. It's crazy. The other day it went to 0C in the middle of the night. I was sleeping with the window open. Oh wow. Rip. That sounds so. Oh, that sounds terribly cold. Yeah, no, I don't sleep with the window open because, yeah. I actually, the main reason I don't like to sleep with the window open is just in case like a bug might come in or something like that. Ugh. It's probably my worst nightmare. I hate bugs with a passion. I have these translucent curtains that stick to the frame of the window, so nothing gets in really. Oh, nice. That's sweet. I should just get one of those screens, but yeah. It's a bit of a pain to install actually, because I have these steel bars outside of my window. Like, it's just part of the fire safety law here in New York. So yeah. Or kid safety, I guess. It was installed like a long time ago, so we can't remove them because I don't own the place. You can keep your window open. I'll make sure no bugs get in. Oh, great. Lightning Keyboards Fan 69. I knew I could rely on you. Nice. Thank you. You're the best. Can you also bring me some tacos, by the way? Tonight, dos pastor, dos lengua, and uno de chorizo, porfa, with cebolla y cilantro. And can you also ask for some salsa de aguacate and some salsa verde? Oh yeah, please ask for some extra rábanos, and I'll have a large agua de horchata, please. Yeah. Maybe I'll have some nachos for tomorrow. So can you also get some nachos with bistec? Large please for tomorrow, and of course I'm not paying for it, you're paying for it. Thank you. So one of everything? I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with one of everything. Just do it. One of everything. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. The nuclear kind or the barbecue kind? Any guacamaya available? Oh, so good, guacamaya. I wish there were guacamayas here, but I haven't seen. I think the barbecue one is definitely salty though. The nacho with barbecue, yeah, no, it's very, very salty. The nuclear one is just kind of explosive because anytime I call them out, they're like, they get really mad, and I'm like, okay, all right. So very explosive, not good for the palate, to be honest. Best left alone. And don't forget JD's horchata. JD doesn't drink horchata. JD likes jarritos, okay? JD likes orange or mandarin flavored jarritos. Mmm, so good. You know jarritos? Those are great. It's like a Mexican soda. You make me want to get tacos every time I watch this stream. That's the idea, Avo. That's the idea. It's in your name, avocado. Easy. Just get tacos. Just get them. What's stopping you? If you can't get them, make them yourself. Making them at home actually not hard at all. It's so easy. Just need meat, tortilla, and like salsa. You know, like I mean, you can add whatever veggies you want, but it's so easy. But it's in the hood, so I never go. There was a shooting there Friday night. Oh, okay. Well, then just make them yourself. What's a little Shakan shot wound gonna do? Yeah. What's a stray bullet gonna do, man? Easy. Just you know, evade them like Neo from the Matrix, or just be like no, and then you'll stop the bullets. You'll be fine. I guess nobody got hit. Famous last words, my friends. Today we hold a moment of silence for Avo. Actually, please don't. They probably serve tacos in the hospital. Yes, they probably do. At least here in New York City, they serve halal outside of the hospital. Have you ever been in the middle of a shooting? Fun stuff! You feel like Counter-Strike IRL. Yes, that's right. DE dust, civilian. You know, you're just a civilian in the middle of DE dust. No big deal. Being by a shooting is kind of trippy. I mean, I kind of get it, so. Don't live in the greatest area? Yeah, neither have I sometimes. I've lived in pretty scary areas sometimes, or at least next to some scary places, man. Damn, Drew. Those US troops in Iraq must be having a great time role-playing Dust 2. Oh my god. Too real. Oh, that's scary. I saw homeless dude tank a knife slash with a blanket. He was like Batman but homeless and with the stick. You don't think that was like, you know, like the Mario cape? You know the Mario cape, like the old Mario cape? Where you like can bounce like projectiles with it. It's like that. Some homeless people have superpowers? Well, I mean, they've seen a lot of things, and doesn't mean that just because you're homeless you lack experience, life experience, or lack... I mean, there's a lot of people who are unfortunately homeless and were veterans, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, that's like real talk, but yeah. I mean, I've certainly met a share of people who have been homeless or are homeless who, yeah, like have had some crazy life experiences, and you're just like, I can't believe it that you're like in this place right now. Yeah, it's insane. Saw a dude walking barefoot over broken glass once. Wow. You know how like there's that like physics experiment where like if you walk on a bed full of nails, like if it's like a full bed of nails and you just lie down on top of it like as a whole, like it doesn't do anything because the forces is nicely distributed. It's like they have like perfect control over the force that they exert over objects. I don't know. But yeah, that's some sad shit for sure though. I mean, I've been homeless, but I always had a car still at least, and usually a couch to sleep on. Glad that part of my life is over. That's great. Oh, well, that's great to hear, man. That's really nice to hear. But yeah, I mean, I think like all kinds of people go through all kinds of phases, right? And it's important to realize that just because they're in that particular situation doesn't mean like you know, a lot of people unfortunately have the view that like if you're homeless, you obviously like fucked up and you like don't deserve second chances, or you fucked up your chances, that kind of shit. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to put everyone in the same bin. It's like you shouldn't be doing that, right? So it's amazing what heroin and crack does to you. Well, also true. There is also problems with that. Yeah, but it can happen to anyone. Like a number of unfortunate circumstances can put you just in the wrong spot, and your life just spirals down, and as it spirals down, you lose control. And you just end up there somehow, like, you know, in an instant you open your eyes and you're in a very fucked place. And it's like once you spiral down, it's so hard to get out of it, right? So but yeah, it's also very hard to kind of balance the opposite side of it, where like, yeah, there's people who have like drug problems, or there's people who just might have like issues like kind of like managing themselves, and it just kind of takes a lot of time to get out of it. Nice. Okay, feels good. Didn't even run out of money. My lease just expired while I was in the hospital pretty much the entire month prior to moving. Yeah. Yeah, so I actually I had a friend who would like stayed at like me and my roommate's place one time, because he was like, it was a very similar situation where he was like he was basically out of commission for, you know, one reason or the other, and yeah, like just chucked everything into storage and was basically out between leases for like a couple of months, or actually, well, more than a couple of months, but yeah. And then had to like, because like they didn't technically have a job, they had to like wait until they had, you know, the funds to be able to lease, because like there's also like the proof of income part of it, right? And yeah, so had someone who was like, yeah, like jumping in between. Back on the Keep side, I got my Garon Oil Kings yesterday. Nice. It's true that the stock lube is awesome. Yeah, so I've heard that a lot of the new Garon stuff is really good. Like I mean, the Garon CJs were not like lubed in particular like as much. I mean, like you could lube them very lightly, and they're fantastic. When I tried those with the KVD75 that I built with them, but the Oil Kings, I did hear that the stock lube job is like, I mean, it's almost like a pretty good. It's a pretty good like stock switch, even like that. Oddly depressing arc of Diego in chat talk. Yeah, it happens every so often. So we saw it with the Cap V2. That is true. The Cap V2 had like a layer of oil all around it. I mean, but it's kind of nice to see that being applied to like the more regular switches, like the regular MX style with the normal stem and stuff. So yeah, maybe if you're like doing like a gift to someone and you want to avoid yourself the time and trouble to lube switches. Doing like, yeah, something like an NK87 with those switches, it's such a good gift and easy. Maybe we'll actually start seeing those kinds of switches in pre-assembled boards now, right? Like instead of, and then I feel like that like is gonna might elevate the standard of like in stock, where you can just recommend someone to be like, hey, in stock item, just go buy that and you're good to go. Like you don't even need to do anything to it. Sick. Kind of doubt it unless they use more heat resistant plastics in their switches. No PZ bottoms, basically. Oh. Guess I can see that, yeah. Alright, we're doing step caps today. And then the rest should be standard. The best bundle is the NK87 Dark Shake. Wait, is the Dark Shake any different this time? Nacho, I actually didn't see. I mean, isn't it still the same like NK87 plus keycaps and silks? Or are the switches different this time? It's still silks, right? It's 195. Damn, that's a good deal. 195 for all included. Like, cause it also, if I recall correctly, it also comes with like cable, case, all that stuff that the NK series of boards just come with, which is like such a good deal. It's crazy. Still milkshake switches? Yeah, I mean, but those are pretty good still. Like for what it's worth. For the price you pay for the full thing, such a good deal. Damn, that's kind of sick. The color on the Dark Shake looked really good too. Pretty much perfect for a lot of people. Oh shoot. Got the pen here. Oop. People are mad that keycaps aren't sold separately. That's kind of silly though. You know what I mean? Like the whole point of it is that the whole point of this bundle is that, you know, you're able to market it as this like freestanding product with all included, right? Like that's thematic. They'll be sold eventually. I see. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. If they actually do that. The reverse dice up looks very nice on the protos. Yeah, that's true. They actually do use product photos, right? So that's the best part of a lot of the NK stuff. Realize that there's another switch with a bent pin somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Try to set this one. No renders for them is very nice. Yeah, I think that the aspect that we now have prototypes for pretty much all these bigger vendor products is actually so good, so good. It's just weird. People expect everything from a vendor. It's just the current. It's like the 2022 mentality of like Amazon stocking everything, like expecting that like the market will just kind of like provide everything for the customer, right? It's just one of those things. It's a weird expectation to have, but it's just, yeah, it's just part of the current consumer culture. Also, my room is like exceedingly hot right now. Let me turn on the fan. Maca stuff doesn't ship and arrive in 2 days. Yeah, part of it, yeah. It's definitely a little bit of that. I mean, I'm not gonna put everyone in the same bin, like saying like that everyone's like that, but it definitely is a big chunk of the culture. Consumer culture that's just kind of spoiled in a way. I like this brass plate actually. The switches are just going in really nicely, so kind of nice. Don't feel like I'm pushing hard at all. I'm too used to seeing brass plates with really tight cutouts for the switches. Really thinking on getting that Darkshade NK87? Even when I don't need a budget board, it just looks nice. Tensor with newer folk? I mean, yeah, newer folk, of course that would make sense, because newer folk also have that, they just don't know what how the community works, so they just come in with the expectation straight up. So it takes time to get used to stuff, and like we now like kind of like say things as if we're like lecturing them on stuff, like as if we were like, oh yeah, like I never had that expectation before, but truth is I feel like everyone has that phase. Believe it or not. And then it's like, oh, okay, so this is how the community works. What's a good cheapish hot swap keyboard with Bluetooth? Ooh. Bluetooth. Would an N Pro technically have Bluetooth, right? I think. Or yeah, there are some of the AliExpress ones. Oh yeah, Keychron, I guess, has some stuff there. And there was that AliExpress board that I think, was it Marcia? Yeah, Marcia did that $20 one, right? That had literally no USB port, but it was basically just Bluetooth by default. So that might be a viable option that's super cheap, that could be usable for your TV setup. Super cheap and just kind of works, you know. It's not like anything special, but for 20 bucks, probably don't get better than that, I guess, right? Before keywords, I was super into designer art toys, so waiting was a pretty common thing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, designer toys, yeah. Yeah, pretty much anything that has that, like, niche market would definitely kind of train you on how things work in these niche hobby markets. Yeah. But yeah, since a lot of people also just kind of come across like mechanical keyboards from like, you know, cross posts and random things like that, random ads especially now too, like you see them on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever. Is the Tofu 60 decent? Yeah. Although I think a lot of people say like, oh, there's like all the better deals now because there's like the Bakeneko and there's like other things too that kind of does what the Tofu does, but at around the same price now. So you do have other options as well, but the Tofu 60 is still totally viable, totally works. But yeah, some people will argue that, you know, there's stuff that you get more out of your money. Bakeneko is definitely one of those. So something to consider if you're in the market for it, for an option that suits that budget. Yeah, there you go. Chat's really making good suggestions. So, yeah. Okay, let's get this soldered now. Already at the soldering stage. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna bring in the fan, so you'll hear some fan noises. Thanks, Nacho. Do check out the sponsors in chat. I believe now you have officially missed out on GMK White on Black, Black on White Hongold if you didn't purchase it when I pinged in my server / told you about it a couple of days ago. That was on Project Keyword just recently, so yeah. Check out NK sales. Yes, today is indeed the last day for NovelKeys warehouse sale. They have a clearance sale for their NK87, their NK65 Olivia edition, their cherry PBT sets like Stone and among others. Yeah, they have Durock stabilizers, like their NK stabilizers or basically Durock stabilizers about at half price, so you can get a full kit of stabilizers for only $12 plus shipping. And if you so there's quite a lot of things that are on sale right now, so I do highly suggest checking out the NovelKeys sales. Missed out on DCS Deadbeats? Oh, you didn't buy it? Oh, rip. Because that's that. Told my friends how lucky they are to have all these options compared to 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. I mean, even... Imagine that, Marksy. 2 years ago is actually the beginning of the pandemic. 2 years ago is the beginning of the pandemic, and even then, we still had a good number of options. But compared to that, even, there's so many more things. So many more things now. Like there's an Icky 68, like people, I mean, like there's like these new collabs or whatever, new in stock things, right? Like back then when like the first in stock stuff that was like really regular aside from the KVD fan stuff that came out, there was like the KVD 67, there was the like NK 65 entry edition, the Portico or whatever, and then now we have like TKLs in stock. Yeah. Is the NK87 as stiff as people say? It might be on the stiffer side, but I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, I think it might be a bit exaggerated. You guys don't remember when 205 wasn't available? I mean, yeah, there's times like that too, yeah. Times when getting anything was just difficult, yeah. Dolce R5 went 10, please, soon. Hopefully they ship by the end of this month. That's the hope. Like that was the estimate I got. Like end of this month, end of March. Really hoping we have Dolce R5 in hand by April. Like, you know, mid-April or something. That's the latest I hope we get Dolce R5. But yeah. Still have my OG yellow vial. Holy shit. OG yellow vial of 205 with a yellow cap from Switch Mod. Nice. I mean, I did have my 3204 and 3203 for a while too, because I remember I purchased the combo pack for the lube, where like he would sell where like Krellbit SwitchMod.net was selling the cheap like 3-in-1 packs or whatever at first. So those lasted for a while too. The Spesh, yeah, there you go. Anyway, yeah, guys. I mean, check out the other stores as well, though. You know, CannonKeys has in stock PBT sets as well. They have in stock brutally keyboard series stuff, so like Obliterated 75, Devastating TKL, Wreck 1800, Brutal 60, Savage 65, etc. They have in polycarb and aluminum. They also have, often they have extras for desk mats or pre-orders for key sets that you might have missed out on group buy. I heard that GMK Hyperfuse might be shipping soon, so that's kind of news from CannonKeys that I've heard, or about the set that's coming soon. My syringe of carbon GS2 leaked on it. Ooh, rip. Check out cvplanet.com if you need custom plates. I personally highly recommend CV Planet. It might take a little while because there's a little bit of lead time for it, because you're basically producing one-offs for certain plates that you might want. But the quality of the CV Planet plates is pretty good, in my opinion. So check out CV Planet, and CV Planet also stocks like in stock like trays, and she's also doing cables and a few other accessories that you might like. She also does like accessories for like coffee machines, because they do use like some coffee, like espresso machine stuff, and sometimes that stuff stays in stock too. But anyway, yeah, check out CV Planet. Check out Kinetic Labs, in-stock desk mats, keycaps. There's a polycap stuff. There's apparel with the collabs that have happened before with Tiny and other people. Desk mat collabs with Apiary keyboards and Alex and other people too. And then yeah, there's like just like the Carbon GS1 and GS2 lube, those are also in stock on the Kinetic Labs website, so check those out. CV stocks a lot of stuff. Yeah, she does. I mean, she's been expanding her inventory quite a lot in the past few months, especially like in the past year rather. Definitely going more heavily on the like variety of items. There's also McLovin PCBs on CVs. Yeah, so you can, if you're looking for like, you know, a replacement for your, you know, H87 or your Unicorn PCB or your Alice PCB, CV is the official NA proxy for McLovin PCBs, so you can always check out CV Planet for those too. When did Hallyu run? It was quite a long time ago, right? It was a while back. Was it 2020? I think mid 2020. Something like that, mid 2020. So it was quite some time back. Been so long. Yeah, been a while now that I think about it. Like, doesn't feel that long, but hey, mid 2020 is almost 2 years ago now, so yeah. Kind of crazy. Time has flown by. Anyway, Prime Keyboard right now still on hiatus for their stores, so support is limited, but there will be you know, incoming projects soon. I believe there is a new round of Meridian that might be coming soon, that I heard about. Omnitype has diecast Pokeballs. They also have in-stock sets like Modern Dolge, among others. In-stock accessories, 8008 inks, storage containers, keyboard bags, and so on and so forth. Desk pads. JWK Pono, I believe, is still in stock on Omnitype. Polycarb Meridian? Yeah, right. Anyway, I don't know what Project KB's next project is right now as far as the group buy is concerned. So, but you can still purchase some sets that are on pre-order, such as the Ultra R5 and among other ones, on pre-order on Project Keyboard if you want to just secure a set, you know, instead of having to hit the aftermarket or instead of having to hit like the in-stock extra sale later on. You know, if that's a bother for you, you can always pre-order stuff, so it just ships when the group buy ships. And then check out Salvin for Welbotech PCBs, and if you're in Europe, Crytox products available through Salvin, Durock stabilizers, some other switches, and apparel as well if you're ordering internationally or locally. But yeah, Welbotech PCBs in stock through Salvin. There will be restocks for those too, and Salvin, once the Salvation production is finished, also will be stocking units for extras, among other things. So yeah, more exciting stuff coming through Salvin. Salvin also currently running GMK Indigo next, along with Space Cables, who is also running GMK Indigo for the NA proxy. And Space Cables, as usual, has dust pads and cable collaborations. And yeah, and they also have lube stations and smaller accessories that might be useful to you. If you're an XHT VDZ user, Space Cable stocks that thicker Crytox variant as well. Alright, cool. Everything is soldered, I think. Yes, I have been seeing GMK Redacted shipping too, yes. Yeah, GMK Redacted is also shipping. So you will see GMK Redacted on people's pictures and whatnot, and it should be shipping from OmniType fairly soon once the crates arrive and, you know, they organize themselves for shipping. So you'll be seeing those out there too, which also means that eventually you'll be seeing the extra sale. Yeah. My lube drawer has GS2 on it. Oh no, that's a rip. COVID was our version of the Avengers split. Yeah, truly. Hopefully it doesn't have that issue, yellowing issue like Bleach. Redacted isn't WS2, right? I think GMK Bleach might have had a bigger issue because of the particular color of the resin. I think it might have been just that like resin color, like the way that resin just reacts. Just had a yellowing issue. Redacted is the same color as Bleach. Oh well, good luck, Redacted users. Good luck. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, cool. Everything works, it seems. Nice. Alright, time to mount this guy up. So we're gonna do this double quarter pounder with cheese or whatever. Let's open up the case first. Redacted will look like case files from the 90s went yellows. Yeah, it would be like a brand new set every time, because also the more you use it, also the the legends will fade, right? So Z Frontier is shipping Minimal 2. Oh, okay. So I guess Minimal 2 is also shipping. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to take out these screws as well. So let's take these screws out. How do you get your hands on the Satisfaction R2? Client sent it out to build, yeah. I've been trying to get one but can't find a dealer. Have you been checking r/mech market? Are you sure that you can't find one? Or is it rather that you haven't found a deal that's at your budget particularly? Because yes, right now you would have to purchase it in the aftermarket. Neko Nathan 04. Also welcome to the stream. Sat R2 was easy to get. That's because there are quite a few units sold for the round 2. I mean, compared to the initial buy, it was compared to round 1, it was definitely quite a few units. So I forgot to check Reddit. Well, there's your cue, I guess. Check Reddit and you'll probably find one sooner than later. Extras have already gone though. Yes, indeed they have. Quite a few screws. Alright, so we're actually gonna not use these screws. We're actually gonna be using these other ones. So the double quarter pounder with cheese mod is, it's not a mod actually, it's just a way to mount this plate a little bit differently with more O-rings, but basically it consists of the following. As you can see, my amazingly drawn diagram, there's an 8mm screw, right? There's a plate that's 1.5 millimeters. There's basically a thick O-ring, which is 1mm thick. Actually, wait, thick means 1.5, so my bad. Actually, that should be a 1.5. So 1.5mm O-ring that goes first, and then then the plate, and then there's the thick O-ring, thin O-ring, and then a plastic spacer. And basically, you do that with all of them. So let's prepare those. So let's see, 1.5mm width O-rings. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of those. And those will go on the case basically. So because the first one is before the plate, so I can just use a pair of tweezers and like basically place each of these O-rings here right at the plate. Oops. Yeah. But basically it's a way to kind of make it a bit thicker, and basically it's going to be a slightly softer or like more padded way of mounting the plate is the bottom idea of this. So just gonna put O-rings on each of the screw positions. I mean, I'm just doing this because they told me that I should try this. Oh, I mean, not as a suggestion for me to try, but more like the client obviously wanted to try it. But yeah. This grease is whack. The oil separator leaking from the open syringe. RIP. I mean, it probably was in place for that, in that spot for long enough, right? So that's probably why. Okay, so that's that. I've placed all of the O-rings in each of the tabs here. And then the next thing that will happen is basically the plate will just go on top, right? So I mean the plate and the PCB, right? So I'm just gonna do that now. And then the next thing is we have to put the thick O-ring, thin O-ring, and plastic spacer. So I'm just gonna grab. So I have to do them in opposite order. So we first start with the plastic spacers. Imagine disassembling and having all these pieces go everywhere. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're disassembling, you're already aware of what's there, right? So not very difficult if you know what's there, right? So yeah, so I'm just putting the plastic spacer on each of these screws. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws. Okay, so the plastic spacer is the cheese. Yeah, I guess so. Or isn't the plate the cheese? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The plate's a quarter pounder TBH. Okay, sure, fair enough. Actually, yeah, I guess you're right. You're probably right. Okay. So obviously the spacer is just here because these screws are slightly longer than the regular ones. I believe the regular ones are probably like 6 millimeters, and then these ones are 8 millimeters. So to account for the thicker rings and to also account for the fact that these screws need to be, you know, tight down flush, the spacers are there to basically prevent the screws from basically sitting a little bit further away and being able, like, you know, allowing the plate to move around at the length of the screws. So anyway, that's done, and we do the thin and the thick O-ring next. Okay. So now I do these thinner O-rings. So I'll just have to grab the screw. It's easier. Thin O-ring. Then I'll put the thick O-ring on this one too. Okay. Thin. Do you see Mushoku Tensei has announced season 2? Oh, not surprised. I mean, I knew that the season 2 was gonna happen anyway. That's great. When is it supposed to air? Probably later this year or next year, maybe. Okay. But why the two O-rings on the bottom side? Probably just to make up for the length of the screw and to soften it even more, like to basically add more rubber padding for it. I'm not sure exactly why, like, I mean, you could just use a shorter screw and basically only use 1.5 millimeter O-rings, like the thicker one, and that's it, but I guess they just want to have even more padding for it. I mean, I didn't come up with it, or I didn't like experiment with this myself, so I wouldn't know. But that's my guess. It's my guess. It's just having extra padding helps with what they wanted to achieve. Anyone know how difficult burger mount is compared? How difficult or different rather? Compared to top mount, it's not gonna be hugely different. I mean, the main difference with burger mount, quote unquote, is gonna be that you have stuff to provide like padding, provide like, you know, some softer material to just kind of like yeah, like soften the blow on your typing. That's about it. But it's, I mean, it's in essence, it's basically top mount. In essence, it's the same thing as top mount. It just has a soft material in between the screw and the plate and case. So think top mount, but slightly softer, or maybe even more, like maybe even softer. Kind of depends on how much of the other stuff is there. But yeah. In principle, it's the same. Hey, Disastertron, how you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. What do you do today? Alright, let's put these screws on now. Okay, I'm just gonna put it halfway in so that I can put the other one on the other side. Secure the rest of it. KP69 build from Piketty. It was great? Nice. I actually don't know what the KP69 is, but that's cool. I mean, it sounds like a 65%-ish, similar to maybe like similar to like the Icky 68 kind of layout, like the Magic Force kind of layout, perhaps. Yep, with a knob. I see. Very cool. Okay, I think we can zoom this out now. Alright, so I didn't tighten anything yet, so I'm just gonna slowly tighten things up. Start with here, and go here. Top 3 favorite 60% at the moment. 60%? Probably my this board, 356 Mini V1 HKB, and I'm not sure. I really like my Juby, so probably my Juby would be my third, even though it's like 60x XT. I mean, basically it's a 60%, but I really like the typing feeling on it, so probably that. Tap hole mount equal burger mount equal top mount. In theory, you're all attaching, for all 3 of those, you're attaching the plate to the top piece. So at least in principle, it's that. It just kind of has a varying degree of like the softened feeling from the other materials that are in place between your, you know, like your plate and your case, right? Or the screw or whatever is the attachment item, tool, piece. So yeah, I guess so. Alright, I think that should do it. I'm not sure how different this is supposed to be, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, and we're almost done. We just need to make sure to put the knob, right? So where's our knob here? You got the CV tray also? Yeah, I've had the CV trays for a bit now. Alright, should we just, which knob do we want to put on? Do we want to put the Rama brass knob, which is black, or do we want to put the silver aluminum knob, which is, well, aluminum? Any preferred picks between those two? I'll show you where you can put your knob. I see. Throw Rama in the trash. Fair opinion. PVD is dank. PVD is cool. I don't mind either, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, actually this is like more of a fingerprint magnet. The silver probably goes better with the case because of the lighter color, but yeah. Alright, let me see. Not great for something you touch a lot. Matte better for that. PVD? Oh yeah, I do agree. Silver, I think silver looks better. So I think I'm gonna go with the silver one just because it looks better with the tone of the case. Oh, let's do this one today. Match with keycaps? Oh yeah, we haven't chosen the keycaps just yet, right? Okay, let's see now. Alright, cool. I think we're good there. Guess this goes back in the bag. If you use dark keycaps black, can we use Hyperfuse if I don't have enough points to do the thing? Let me see what keycaps I got here. Can we mount that dank Count Frank? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be a nice pick for the artisan. So yes, we can do that. Let me see what keycaps I can put on. That I want to put on, rather. I was gonna send you Analog Dreams. Analog Dreams, not a bad suggestion. Although I think I've seen it a number of times now. So I might skip on Analog Dreams for today. Though it's a good fit nonetheless. It is a good fit nonetheless. Yeah, I think something lighter color would probably go better with this. And I think we've done Frost Witch before. A while, not too long ago. Yeah, we can do Hyperfuse. Hyperfuse R2, I think would be a good fit. So let's go with that. Alright, let me just pack these up. So these are the other plate screws that we are not using today. And I need to go get the rest of Hyperfuse. So gonna go get that in just a sec. Alright, let's put these away. Close these up. Close these up. Better not lose these. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll go get some keycaps. I'll be right back. Future Funk, not a bad idea either. Although I think I'm gonna lean towards a lighter key set rather than a dark one, because of the color of the base of the board. All right, BRB. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. All right, let's do this. Oh, let's first put the case back on. The bottom case. Okay. GMK Plum and Phantom rerun, please. Yo, you like GMK Plum? GMK Plum was pretty contentious. A lot of people didn't like it as much. But I think it's a neat set. I had it for a while. I sold it after I used it a fair bit. It was a good set. So, I mean, for me it was fine. I actually enjoyed the set, but I know a lot of people didn't because it was different from renders, which I understand the disappointment for it. Got the blessing from Jessica to run again. Oh, nice. Cool. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see. Hyperfuse. So, a lot of the keycaps are actually on my profit. So let's transfer it over. Do you remember where the keycaps are for each board? Yeah. Yeah, I normally remember. It's because I use my boards pretty often, so it's not hard to remember. Sometimes I forget where the child kits are, like the ones that I don't use, like the keycaps that I didn't use. Sometimes I like put them in different bins and stuff, so I kind of forget occasionally, but other than that, it's not that big of a deal. Cherry on... no, these are H1s. These are H1s on polypropylene. Oh, Nachos got banned? Or timed out? What did he time that for? Oh, I see. Mod abuse? Oh well. Beige would have been better? I wouldn't disagree with Beige. Beige is never lost. Never would go against Beige. Beige is good. Beige is a great choice too. Purple enter, please. Do I have a purple enter? Oh yeah, it's down here. Okay. And Mr. One Drunk Man asked for this Frank, pretty sure. Oh, focus. Pretty cool keycap. To go with it. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Let's put some other random stuff on the right side here. Maybe let's put the nest egg on it. It's like as tall as it's actually taller than the knob. Nice. And then I don't know. Maybe you can put a Cosmo. Is that too tall? Cosmo would go okay. And then maybe the Kiwi. Kiwi kind of looks nice, although it's a little more of the tone of the board. All right. All right. Alrighty. Alright, let's give this a shot. I hope I did this mounting fine. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay. I think it looks nice with Hyperfuse. I think so too, actually. I think it looks pretty good. right. Get those points. And let me drink a gulp of water here. I'm thirsty. Okay. Alrighty. Let's give this a try. So today we have a Satisfaction75 R2. This is the mermaid purple color, which is like a lilac-ish kind of tone. And it has lavender switches on... Yeah, it has lavender switches on a brass plate with this double quarter pounder and cheese mounting. You saw the diagram earlier. If you don't know what it is, just look for it. And yeah, we have some GMK Hyperfuse R2 on it. And we'll give it a try. Ooh, is this rubbing? Oh shoot, I might have mounted it slightly off. Okay, well, you'll have to excuse me for that. I might have mounted it slightly off. Actually, I think, let me see if I can adjust it right now. So slightly. There, okay. Cool. All right, here we go. Ah, no, let's redo this. So many mistakes. Try again. All right. Uh, 126 basically. Pretty close. But it sounds really nice. I actually really like how this sounds. It's kind of soft. It's kind of soft for sure. I think it's definitely softer than a brass plate with like nothing of the, you know, like regular O-rings. It's definitely a little bit softer, but it still is a brass plate. I feel like this would be much more noticeable if it were like an aluminum plate or like an FR4 plate. But it definitely softens a little bit of the brass. It's not by too much, to be quite frank with you. But I mean, it helps a little. Where's the bongo and the OLED? I actually don't know, because I don't know how to do that. If you can send me the file that I need to flash for it, I will do it, but I actually don't know how to. So, yeah. Anyway, based on your experience with this mounting style, worth it over the regular mounting style? Well, so one thing that I do have to say about it is that the parts took a while to arrive, but if you're patient with it, and I think the parts didn't cost that much, like the screws and the O-rings and whatever, if you're willing to experiment, why not? It's just a few more bucks to try, And if you don't like it, it's not a big loss. The screws can help. Like, you can use the screws for something else. You can use the O-rings on something else. So there's not much loss to try. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna try it one more time though, because I kind of want to hear it again. So here goes. Oh, yo, Mr. Baby Rage, how are you doing? Thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub. But actually, it sounds really good. Definitely soft. I mean, it sounds more muted, by the way, than the other brass builds that I think I've tried. Definitely sounds much more muted, much softer. As far as like the level of the sound, like the volume level, it sounds pretty soft. So yeah. Anyway, here are the mods, if you want to hear it. What's the keycap said? This is GMK Hyperfuse R2. Ah, it's rubbing a little. Okay, I guess I just need to move the plate a little bit. So I actually hear no resonance on this, which is kind of nice. Don't really hear like resonance on the case. So I think maybe the O-rings are helping a little bit with that, but like the top row doesn't feel like very resonant, for example, in comparison with the rest either. Knob test. Oh, it's rubbing a little, but I'll push it. Oh yeah, it's rubbing a little bit because it's like slightly offset to the right. I just have to loosen the screws a little and just shift it just a teeny bit, but yeah. Maybe to get the sound profile without all the firmness. I think they just wanted to try it, yeah. I think they just wanted to give it a shot, you know? Hey, asking for a friend, but how much do you think a Def Black MX Skull would run? Drew, to be quite honest with you, I think it'll run a lot Like, I could easily see someone offering $1,000 or more at this point of the day. Like, at this point of the hobby. Yeah. I think there's people who are probably thirsty enough that they would easily offer up money because it's black. Like, simply said, because it's black. Yeah. Anything monochrome, purple, blue, maybe red. Like the big popular colors tend to just go for a lot. Yeah, that's just the reality of it now. Anyway, that's what it is. Alright. Have you decided what color to get for the KLC Bro Cap mat? Not sure. GMK NTD? No, this is GMK Hyperfuse. GMK NTD hasn't even come out. But I mean, it's basically the same concept, at least as far as colorway goes. Shipping's pretty expensive. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know. I'll probably order it on the last day. It's too early to order for me. Probably will figure it out next week. I mean, the week after. But yeah, it's a little too early for me to figure that out. What's the middle artisan called? This is a Cosmonaut by Omniclectic. Need a GMK gaff? That would be nice. It would be like grayscale probably, if it were. Skelter colorway hot. I do like that one a lot. I like the Hyperfuse one. I like the Skelter one. I'm not sure I'm huge on the Oblivion one, to be honest. For the mats, I'm like looking at it here. I like the Carbon one. Yeah, I think I like Carbon, Hyperfuse, and Skelter the best, and the rest are kind of like meh. I love the purple egg. Oh yeah, it's a fun cap. I actually just got it in the mail from Mystery Meats. So let me actually show it off. Oof. I like hurt my finger the other day, so kind of difficult to lift this up. But yeah, this is what the board looks like up close. That's what the nest egg looks like right there. You can see. Yeah. But yeah, pretty nice. I do like the Satisfaction75, just kind of like the way it looks, but knob is not something I use, so probably not for me anyway. But I mean, this purple color came out sweet, in my opinion, for the round 2 buy. Anyway, here's the side profile of the Sat75. Obviously, it looks really tall with the Artisan keycap over there, but you can see that's row 1 through row 4. And there's a back USB port over there, brass weight, and the knob over here, and the Artisans, of course. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. very poggers. Yeah, pretty nice. Actually, I'm gonna adjust this knob right now. Let me see if it's mostly because I think I like might have just might have put the plate slightly off. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I think the plate just needs to be screwed down again because it is slightly off from here. Okay, let me do this instead. It's like rubbing very slightly because I think the plate is just ever a smidge off to the right. Took a big L in the key code raffle today, so maybe next time. Yeah, I mean, key code raffle always tough, right? Time for the bongo cat? Send me the bongo cat file and I'll do the bongo cat. I don't know where to find it. Did someone send me a file yet? I don't know how to do it. It must be like custom QMK, right? Or something? I don't know. Someone send me a file and I'll flash it. Join an R5 key set after your recommendation. Oh, very nice Dior bag. Congrats. You won't regret it, I hope. Well, is this a group buy that you're getting? So like you'll get it in quite some time, or are you getting like extras, or what's the deal? I've been looking for the Boncat file as well. Yeah, I think I probably just need to ask someone who has it. I just haven't really asked around or anything. So, yeah. NGB in for a little wait. I see. Okay, let me see how this goes. Still too tight here. I think Mr. Alex Odos has the file. Oh, neat. I should just ask him then. I'll ask him one of these days. He streamed today, so he might be busy now. But yeah. That seems fine, the clearance here. Okay. Maybe I just need to pull that on here and then tighten. Yeah, no, I'll have to ask around. I think Tiny might also have it. I think I saw a post of hers with the bongo cat thingy. Look pretty cute. Alright, there we go. Sick. I have Diego. I can DM you. Oh, okay. There's a whole dedicated to just Sat75 Bongo QMK files. They added a lot of features. Oh, huh. I did not know this. I mean, I'm sure there are people who are very enthusiastic about it, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, you can send it to me in a DM. I'll check it out in just a second. Having no desk chair is no fun. I do not recommend. Yeah, well, breaking desk chair is also no fun. So, all right, Eric. Oh, thanks, Eric. Let me download it. You sure this is not a virus, bro? In before my PC just explodes. Moment of truth. Alright, just flashing the file now. Uh-oh. Just kidding. There it is! There it is, boys and girls. Would K-pop be so bad? Definitely not. I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, there it is. Look at that. Pog. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. But yeah, you can see it. Go! Very cute. So cute. Okay, so are there any modes with it? Like, well, that's still mute, I guess. How do I, like, change the display again? Probably, I don't remember. But yeah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, was it this? This? No, no. Is this the function key? I don't know. Wasn't it R out? I have no idea actually. Wait, this doesn't seem like a function key. That doesn't seem like a function key. Is that with the cheeseburger mod? Yeah. This is with the cheeseburger mod. Layer 1 knob press. Oh, these are programmed to alt and control though. So I guess it's not. I guess I'll just flash the default layout, but I mean, I'll just provide the client with the file and they can mess around. Maybe. Yeah. I think I heard the knob rubbing again. Yeah, I think it's like slightly offset. Maybe I didn't solder it all the way. I mean, I can double check later. I can just double check after stream, but I have a feeling it's just slightly off by. Maybe it's the actual encoder that's slightly off, not the knob. So yeah. But it seems centered, so that's kind of the strange part. Seems like it's all the way in. So yeah, I can just check it later off stream. Yeah, but it's definitely leaning a little bit more one way. Yeah, see? Anyway, I'll figure it out. Nico, hello. Hey man, how long would you say it takes you to lube around 70 switches on average? For me, it takes me about, let me check. I think I should have data on that. 70 switches probably takes me around 70 over, probably takes me like 3-4 hours, like 4 hours, yeah, probably like 4 hours, something like that. Like from opening all the way to closing, something like that. Yeah, sounds about right, I think. Like opening all the switches, count, like if you have separate springs or separate films, like, you know, getting those and like, yeah, putting them on and lubing the switch and closing the switch, making sure everything's in place. All that stuff would probably take like, yeah, like 4 hours and some. Sounds about right. Lubing is fun. I don't really have that much fun with it. It's just kind of busy work for me, because I've done so many now. That said, I just like watch like anime or like TV or like a movie or something while I'm doing it, so it's a little easier. But yeah, lubing is painful. Yeah, I think so too, personally. But alas. Can't watch anime when lubing because I can't understand Japanese. Well, I mean, I don't understand it fully either. But I just watch the screen a lot, and I mean, I read fairly quickly, so for me it's not that big of a problem. Diaz lube so many switches he learned Japanese, so he wouldn't have to look at subtitles. Am I just in time? You actually are just in time to be late. Just kidding, but I mean, I can try the board if you want. I mean, like, I can just type my one more time. Like, just like get a quick look at it if you want. You know? Oh, Splits! Thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate it. But yeah, here's how it sounds. Yeah, that's pretty much how it sounds. Mostly want the Oli for the bongo cat. I feel like I would feel the same, to be honest, because I don't really have a big use for it. to be quite frank. But you know, it's a nice feature to have like the OLED screen. I mean, it can be useful. You know, it can display some useful things when you use it. But yeah. Hey Shikimasu, hello. How are you? All right. Need 3 bongos on the macro call for the pigs. I could, yeah. I could. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep these though. Though I understand, but yeah. Alright friends, well, I think that's about it for today though, today's build, to be honest. I think I've showed it up close already, but here it is again. Nice mermaid purple it's called for the colorway. Here's a side profile. Very nice. Glad to catch your stream, OG Keeper. Well, welcome, and thanks for coming by though. All right, let's see who's live. Actually, I don't know who's currently streaming, but we can check. Let's see. I see Meepergon, Saturn 60 Commission, K105TY, or Klossy, I guess, doing a Keycaps 265 unfinished purple. They're like on their latter part of the build. Nuclear Keeps also building a Satisfaction75. If you wanted to look at another one, someone building some Bakuneko Coffee Code, don't know them, but apparently it's a keyboard build. And I don't really see other keyboard people yet. It is like in the middle of the day, so, or middle of the evening, so yeah. But if you want to check out anybody in particular, or want me to rate anyone in particular, I can do that. I guess Mr. BTMC, Bistro, is actually still doing subathon day 10. Pretty crazy. And then there's like other people. Mr. Flom playing Risk of Rain 2. Meepergon, let's go. All right, sounds good. Is it printed into a PCB? Wait, what do you mean? This? No, it's an OLED screen. It's an OLED screen. It's an OLED screen that you solder onto the PCB. So you just solder a separate piece that has the OLED screen onto the PCB. It's like held by these standoffs. So yeah. You'll be able to see it if you catch like the build stream. Like you can look at the VOD actually, and you'll like see the part where I actually do that. So yeah. All right, let's go rate Meepergon. Let's go check out their Saturn 60. First time I rate them, so I actually don't know them. Meepergon, and see how it goes. All right, let's just give them a standard raid message. Miracle raid, lightning raid. And then say, oh, Klossy just raided. Oh, welcome Klossy. We're about to raid somebody else. We're about to raid Meepergon. But thanks for coming by. I hope your Keycaps 265 build went well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good one, everyone. Let's just say lightning raid. If you had to pick a favorite planet of the solar system, would it be Saturn? Haha, I'm so funny. Alright. Not really. But, alright friends. Let's go raid Meepergon. Check out their Saturn 60. You know, say hi and support them. Looks like they're currently building, still in the middle of the build actually. So yeah. And again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Next time I might either be building, I think I'm probably will be building a Duck Orion V3. So I'll catch you then. Okay, have a good rest of your weekend, if it's still the weekend, and if not, have a good week. See y'all later.